What is up, bros? Insomnia from the Mexican Gamers channel, bringing you guys some kill confirmed gameplay on the map Mission. And for the most part, I'm going to be using the dildo gun. I can't even say that with a straight face. Yeah, the PP90, man. Not the dildo gun, but the PP90. Well, I'm going to call it the dildo gun because I heard XCal say it once. I heard him call it the dildo gun. He actually always calls it the dildo gun, but you know, one time was enough for me to call this PP90 gun the dildo gun. I mean, look at it. It makes sense. It looks like a dildo gun. Yeah, the name fits it perfectly. But anyways, moving on. Kind of random start. I know. But anyways, the gameplay is irrelevant. It's just as a backdrop for the commentary. But yeah, so what I want to talk about was recently I've been watching. Oh, and by the way, if I sound tired, it's because it's 3:28 a.m. currently. And yeah, I just can't sleep. I guess that's where the name Insomnia originates from. But yeah, I just can't sleep. It's not that, you know, I actually have insomnia, because I don't. I just have a really messed up sleeping schedule. I just really mess it up. It's weird because I'm tired by like 10 p.m. 10:30 p.m. I already feel like I could get some sleep, but then you know, it's 4 a.m. and I still can't sleep. It's weird. So yeah, anyways, enough about that. I don't know what it is. Something's wrong with me. Probably not, but anyways, yeah, so what I want to talk about was, you know, I've recently been watching The Gun Shop. I always watch it, actually. But he actually added this little feature where he takes questions from his Twitter followers, and you know, he puts them at the end of the video, and you know, he answers that little question, you know, from their Twitter followers, obviously. But he actually had a really good question from one of his Twitter followers that it asked, don't quote me on because I don't know it, you know, exactly word for word, but it asked kind of like, so if you could choose to be stuck in a video game world, you know, in a world that's, you know, from a video game for the rest of your life, which world would you choose? You know, like, would you choose Uncharted? Would you choose, you know, Batman Arkham City, or you know, Minecraft? I don't know. So I gave it some thought, man, and you know, right out of the way I said, okay, I would not want to be stuck in, you know, a Call of Duty world. You know, being at war for the rest of your life, I mean, maybe for a day or, you know, a week, it'd be pretty interesting to see how it's like, you know, to see how war is like. But I mean, you always hear people say war is hell, and you know, war isn't a good thing. If I have any veteran subscribers, which I don't really know, if I might, I don't know, but I guess you could, you know, that if war is hell, I mean, I would not want to be at war. So I got Call of Duty out of the way. I guess Battlefield kind of falls into the same, you know, category of war, so I would not want to be at war. So Call of Duty or Battlefield is pretty much out of the question. It's not a world I would want to live in for the rest of my life. So I kept giving it some thought. I know Guns for Hire chose Uncharted, and the Uncharted world's pretty good. I mean, the Uncharted world, he gave it some thought. He said, well, I mean, Uncharted's pretty cool. You know, you're going, you know, treasure hunts. There's hot women in the world, and which is true. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So an Uncharted world would be pretty interesting, but it's not something that I would want to be in for the rest of my life. I guess there's still some violence. There's still, you know, danger and stuff like that. Which I guess, you know, there has to be some violence for there to be fun, maybe, if you're a daredevil. But so I kept giving it some thought, and then I said, well, I mean, what else? Minecraft, I don't know about Minecraft. I mean, I wouldn't want my head to be squared. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Minecraft is peaceful for the most part if you're not getting, you know, chased by a fucking creeper or a skeleton or a zombie. But, yeah, so Minecraft, I mean, it'd be cool, but not for the rest of my life. I would not want to be a blockhead. So what else? So then I said, well, I mean, there's some good ones. I mean, there's Assassin's Creed. That'd be a pretty beast world, to be honest with you. Then I thought about it. LA Noire, that's a pretty beast time zone. You know, all these mafias and stuff like that. LA Noire would be a good one. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, wow. I mean, I'm going back to the streets of Compton, you know, being a gangster, but that's a lot of danger, man. I think I'd have to watch my back every time I went out. So I don't know about, you know, Grand Theft Auto. Maybe a Grand Theft Auto world like Vice City, that'd be pretty beast. Vice City, that's a badass game. And then I said, well, I mean, Batman, I gave it, recently I've been watching, well, not recently, but I watched the Batman Arkham City, XCal's Batman Arkham City playthrough, and that's a pretty badass world. I mean, you got Catwoman, come on, Catwoman's hot, Pixels for the win. I'm just kidding, I'm not into that type of stuff, but, I mean, Catwoman in you know, the real world, it would be pretty interesting, man. And plus, if you had Batman's body, I mean, you get all the ladies, man, for sure. So, yeah, kicking ass. I mean, Batman really doesn't kill anyone, so I guess you don't have to feel bad about it, but I mean, you just get to whoop ass, and you know, it just keeps crime off the streets, protect people. Batman would be a pretty good one, but I don't know. I mean, I'm just here to ask you guys for some suggestions. What would you guys choose? I mean, what world would you choose to be in? You know, stuck for the rest of your life. I mean, what else is there? God of War? No, that's too I don't know. I don't want Gears of War. No, that's too much. I mean, you see, all these games are violent. What else? I don't know, man. Maybe a Grand Theft Auto game would be pretty sweet. I mean, you can get away with anything. Grand Theft Auto 4, maybe. Any suggestions, guys? What do you guys choose, really? Because this is you got to give this question some thought. Fallout. No, Fallout would just be depressing, man. I mean, Fallout, yeah, it'd be too damn depressing. Skyrim, maybe Skyrim, you know, killing some dragons using magic, maybe that'd be pretty interesting. But I don't know what I would choose. Like, I don't have one that I would choose. Maybe I'm leaning more towards the Batman world. I mean, I would want to be Batman, not only because Batman was my favorite superhero growing up, and he still is, but you know, Superman's overrated. I'm just getting that out of the way. But anyways, moving on. So what would you guys choose? I really don't know. I right now I'm leaning more towards the Batman world, but I don't know. I think I need to give this some thought. I mean, maybe if we could add a little twist to the question, maybe if we could say, okay, choose a video game world you would want to be stuck for a year. That might add some good options. But I don't know. For the most part, I think I'm going with Batman. What do you guys choose? What video game world? Let me know in the comments below, guys. That'd be pretty interesting. I know this is kind of random, but you know, I don't know. It's kind of late at night. I can't sleep. I'm bored, so I'm just throwing a video up here for you guys. So yeah, guys, more Battlefield 3, more Modern Warfare 3, and more Fight Night Champion to come in this channel. So stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching so much, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out, bros. Take care.